Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Comedy Sports. Tonight's match is between Comedy Sportz Dallas and Comedy Sportz San Antonio. Welcome to the screen, your referee from tonight, all the way from Comedy Sportz Boston. Give it up for Courtney Donkey Kong.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome, loyal fans. My name is Courtney. I'm your referee for tonight's match. You can all greet me by waving your hand next to your face and saying, hey, Court, let's all try it together. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Court.
All right. Now, here at ComedySportz, let's see. We all have a job. You have a job. I have a job. The players. We'll talk about me first. First, if you're here watching ComedySportz for the very first time, you should know that ComedySportz is competitive improvisational comedy. Now, by competitive, that means we'll see two teams up here tonight, and instead of it just being the red team and the blue team, we're going to see Dallas versus San Antonio. Improvisational comedy, because everything you're going to see here up on this field tonight is completely made up on the spot, and it's based on suggestions from you all, tonight's loyal fans. Yes, you are tonight's loyal fans. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of ComedySportz matches, over 36 years of matches. Every single one of them is different. It's because it's based on suggestions from the fans. We're doing this together. So let's see. We have everybody here tonight has a lot of different roles. So we'll talk about me first as the referee. My job tonight as the referee is I'm going to rally, I'm going to tally, and I'm going to fally. Okay. Now, rally means I will rally suggestions, which is what the entire match is based off of tonight. And the way we do that is by grabbing stuff in the chat box. Tally means with the help of Jared in the booth and Dawn, we will keep track of the points that are awarded to each team up on our scoreboard. And the way we keep track of points and award points is through our voting poll, so be ready with that as well. And fouling means I can enforce any of the ComedySportz fouls. We are a sporting event, right? So we have two important fouls that we're gonna definitely talk about today as we get started. And the very first foul is known as the brown bag foul. Yes, let's everybody go ahead and do that together at home with your arms up in the air. Let's do the foul together. This is known as the brown bag foul. Thank you, Jared. The brown bag foul is in place because ComedySportz is for everyone. Let's say it together, ComedySportz is for everyone. Yeah, what that means is we're going to set that bar nice and high. Everybody laughs. Everybody has a great time. That means anything that is said that is rude, crude, nude, gross, anything that would be stepping over the line of good taste, we will then call a brown bag foul. And what that means is we will stop the game or scene, and we will take a brown paper bag, and it goes over the offending player's head. Yes, we did say player. The players are held to a very high standard. Now, the brown bag foul does not only apply to the players and the ref, it also applies to another group, and that is you all. It's tonight's loyal fans. Yes, so when you're yelling your suggestions out, just remember to set that bar nice and high. We don't have a brown bag that we can go over to your house right now, but we can send you to a special room in Zoom, and we don't know how to put you back in, so never. All right, so let's see. That is it for the brown bag foul. Let's move on to the second foul we have tonight. That is known as the groaner foul. Let's all go ahead and do that together too. Arms out. You can do T-Rex arms if you need. This is the groaner foul. Very nice. The groaner foul is in place because, man, we want you to laugh. We want you to chuckle and make a noise from here and above. And if you do that, that's great. But every once in a while, one of our ComedySportz players might say something that does not elicit a laugh from you, but in fact, it is so bad, so punny, so jokey, it makes you groan in physical pain. It's terrible. Now, this foul is very special because it's known as the foul of the people. You call this foul. So the way that works is if you hear something that maybe a ComedySportz player says tonight, you have the ability to call the groaner foul. You would just start groaning into the chat box. We will know that a bad joke has been told. Now, the way the groaner foul works is we need to see an example of it first so we can hear see what the groans look like. So let's go to Jared. Jared, do you have a groaner joke you can tell us tonight?
I do, Courtney. Let's see. You know, now's this time of, there's a time going on where people like making a lot of donations, right? If people are in need of that sort of thing. And I recently made one to an organization called Caw, 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 Caw. It's for a good cause.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh, show your groans, show your groans. I really had no idea where you were going with that. Man, that was a lot. Okay, that was over the top. All right, thank you, Jared. Please go back. to where you were. Okay. Now, the groaner foul, like I said, at the end of the game, if there was an offending player that committed a groaner foul that you called, they will have to come up to the field and apologize to the loyal fans. And of course, at that point, you can either choose to accept or reject that apology. And of course, if you reject that apology, we can take some points away from that team. In fact, we'll take away 5 because that's how many my hand has. All right. So let's see. That's what I have for the fouls. Let's see, covered that one. Let's move on to the job of you all, tonight's loyal fans. All right, again, you're the reason why we've been around for over 36 years, thousands of comedy sports matches in 30 cities across the US and England. It's because of you. We do this together. So if this is great, it's because of you. If it's not great, it's because of you. So the way suggestions work is Jared and I are going to work together to ask questions to our loyal fans tonight, and you're going to be the ones to tell us what your suggestions are in the chat box, and we'll poll as fast as we possibly can. It moves quick, but we'll do what we can. Okay, so let's practice calling out suggestions in the chat box. Man, so we've got so many comedy sports matches going all over right now, and one of the coolest things is that we have people from other cities and different places other than just our hometowns. So in the chat box, can you write down what city do you live in right now? Where are you dialing in from? All right, what have we got?
San Antonio, Allen, McKinney. Lots of San Antonio, lots of McKinney's. Berkeley, California in the house. Carol.
Hello, California.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, New York.
Macon, Wisconsin. Universal City.
Fantastic. All right, let's get another suggestion. I would love to get a suggestion of what is your favorite pizza topping? Something you put on top of a pizza. Go. Narnia. Norwalk, Connecticut. Hi, Norwalk.
Hey, cheese, pepperoni, olives, jalapenos, spicy chicken, Canadian bacon, goat cheese, pineapple. I debate that one. Sprouts, anchovies.
I saw
as fast.
Very nice. All right, let's get one more suggestion. I would love your email address and your Hulu password. Go ahead and type it in right now. Go for it.
Here we go. They're coming in slow and nope. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, fine. I will pay for one, but I will not pay for both. Okay. Now that is how so please do not give me your social security. This is being recorded. Okay. We have all our suggestions. That's how it works. So just remember, you got to jump in there and often, because we'll try and grab as quick as we can. Okay. So if we don't get it the first time, we'll try and grab more later. Let's see, we've explained my job and the players, and we've explained your job. So the only thing that's left is we have some very important words to get our captains up on the field, and we need to have thunderous applause in the chat box because that's the captains that you're cheering for tonight, all right? So those words are gonna be captains on the field. Come on up here, captains. We can give them a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream from San Antonio, Texas. Your captain, Lisa Lucar Little. Challenging from the blue captain, the Dallas Mavericks, it is Jenny Flosen Eberhard. Back to you, Courtney.
All right. You know what? You're so amazing. We're going to keep the entire team.
Let's bring up the whole team, ladies and gentlemen, from the Dallas Mavericks. Let's keep it going for Sheila Stop and Smell the Rosenberg. And also playing for the Dallas Mavericks, Matt and Hundecker. We've met Jenny. Let's meet her again. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, going up against Dallas, ladies and gentlemen, all the way off I-35. The San Antonio Isolation Nation. Get up for Bailey air guitar solo. Isa the Joker Romero. And once again, your captain tonight, Lisa Newcar Little. It's going to be an exciting match, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle in. Until then, let's get your referee back, Courtney Donkey Kong.
All right. Very nice. All right, let's get both captains over the field. And Jenny. All right. So we've got our captains up on the field, and we also have, there we go. All right, captains, Lisa, and we have somebody, I don't know who you are.
That's my dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. What are you doing?
It appears Jenny has forwarded her Zoom link to her family, and now he's in our show.
Oh, okay. Well, I think, so captains, as we get figured out, Jared, I think as the host, you have the ability to.
I'm going to take care of that right now.
That sounds great.
Dad.
Bye, Jenny's dad. Okay. All right. Captains, we're so glad you're here.
Out. I can my dad.
Lisa, if you can put your dad on screen right now, I'll give you 10 points.
He doesn't watch my funny things.
Oh, that's okay.
My dad's not here. Wing pong's no slouch, though. All right. So, Captain Jenny, Captain Lisa, San Antonio, Dallas. Wow, I've only been to one of your cities. Okay, so I would love to know, we normally do a coin toss here in the match, but for the coin toss today, I'm going to throw it to the fans. So I would love fans, if you can, in the chat box, can you type what is your actual occupation right now, your job that you have? And Jared, why don't you, I can look at the chat box and grab something. All right, I have test coordinator from Sonia. Okay, I got that. That was so quick. All right, so Sonia, test coordinator is our job. Now, captains, you have 10 seconds in your home to find something in your house that you think a test coordinator would use on the day-to-day basis. You've got 10 seconds. Go. 10. One. That was nice. All right. Sonia, if you're paying attention, we're going to go to you to judge this. Okay. So let's have Dallas explain to us, what did you find in your house?
I found 2 pencils. One is a number 2 pencil. One is an example of not a number 2 pencil. One gets you success. The other ruins your school life.
So 2 is 1 and that one is 1. Okay, great. Thank you, Dallas. Lisa.
I found a size D battery, which everyone knows Scantron readers need batteries. Preferably the bigger the better.
That is also very valid. All right, Sonia, you're going to tell us in the chat box, who do you think should win this round? Should it be the San Antonio team, red, or should it be blue from Dallas? So you're going to go ahead and tell us. Dallas, we have a lot of folks writing in. What do we have? We might just end up throwing it to the entire audience for voting. All right, we're throwing, Sonia says pencil. Pencils are gonna win. Dallas,
Hey.
Good job, Sonia.
She doesn't have a battery. She will be sorry.
Put that back. Okay, Dallas, you're gonna win the coin toss. I'm gonna challenge both teams. You're gonna get to go first in our opening round game. I'm challenging both teams to the game of Top That. So can I get one person from each team up here on the field? One person. All right. So Jared, if I could have you, while I'm getting the game, can I have you grab a suggestion of maybe another occupation that we didn't happen to grab?
That occupation that was mentioned earlier would be the occupation of bird keeper from Micah.
Thank you, Micah. All right, bird keeper is our opening suggestion. Now what's going to happen is, Dallas, you're going to start with any physical action with your body that you might see a bird keeper do. So go ahead, go.
Get in this cage, birdie.
And you're going to say?
Top that.
And then you're going to do the exact same action.
All right.
Okay.
I'm opening cabinets. Top that.
I'm hiding my small children because they're loud. Top that.
Want to buy a watch? Top that.
Mixing and flinging batter everywhere. Top that.
All right, great. That's how the game is played. Can I get another suggestion, please, from the chat box? Jared, you can grab me anything you would like. They're going to go back and forth. It's elimination style. So if they repeat something, if they're not going quick enough, if they don't have anything, if they repeat something, any of those things, we'll be eliminating them. The team with the fewest amount of eliminations is going to win points for their team, and we'll put it to a, yep, there we go. All right, so what did we get, Jared?
Yeah, from Michelle Hendrickson, we're going to go with a Mary Kay salesman or
Mary
salesperson.
Kay salesperson. Mary Kay salesperson. All right, Dallas, you're starting us off, and go.
Checking myself out in my mirror. Top that.
Climbing to the top of the pyramid. Top that.
Putting my big bucks in the bank. Top that.
Loading up a giant clamshell. Top that.
Looking for where the perfect lipstick color might be. Top that.
Drawing half a rainbow. Top that.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Caesar, you was an incomplete job. We would like an entire rainbow. It's dark times. All right, let's get somebody else out of there. So let's get somebody else up from San Antonio. Jared, can you give me something else that you found in the chat box?
Yeah, we're going to go with baton twirler from Shane Richard. Baton twirler.
Baton twirler. San Antonio, please start.
I'm twirling a baton. Top that.
I'm opening a door from super far away. Top that.
Oh, you want some more water? Too bad. You want some more? Too bad. Top that.
Look at this watch for sale. Top that.
Smell my hand. Does it smell weird? Top that.
Waving without wiggling my arm fat. Top that.
All arms are beautiful. I'm sorry, Jenny. You would be out of there. Let's get somebody else up from Dallas here, please. Jared, what else did you find in that chat box?
We got shoveling, Courtney, shoveling.
Okay, shuffling. All right, Dallas, you're going to start us off and go.
Digging myself a hole. Top that.
Here's the pipe. I'm going to put it in the ground. Top that.
Feeding a small pizza oven. Top that.
Oh, look at this sack of cash. I'm going to throw it over my shoulder. Top that.
Jacking up a race car. Top that.
Hey, you little baby. Let me carry you away. Top that.
I'm sorry, you did not ask for consent, and that is not your child. Please put the child back. Go get another player, please. All right, somebody else from San Antonio. All right, I saw cosmetics tester in here. Cosmetics tester. All right, Decker, you're going to start us off with the opening action and go. Yeah, anytime, Decker.
Applying some lotion. Top that.
I am penning the latest treatise on morality. Top that.
Painting my masterpiece. Top that.
You did okay. Top that.
Signing my name in old-fashioned cursive. Top that.
This splinter keeps.
Cursive is not old-fashioned. How dare you? Don't date it. All right, Decker, get out of there. You would be out of there. Somebody else from Dallas coming up here. Bailey, you're going against Sheila. All right, what else do we find in that chat box, Jared?
We got Rubik's Cube from Jason.
All right, Rubik's Cube. Let's see, Bailey, you're going to start us off with that action and go.
I am solving a Rubik's Cube. Top that.
Making a pizza. Top that.
Doing shadow puppets. Top that.
Drawing my nails. Top that.
Showing off 2 bracelets at once. Top that.
Spinning plates on Ed Sullivan. Top that.
Keeping my cat dizzy. Top that.
I'm sorry, that's cruelty to animals, Bailey. You would be out of there. Somebody else from San Antonio. For a second, Sheila, I thought you meant plates on actual Ed Sullivan, but it took me a second. All right, let's see. Abby, I saw you said juggling. So Caesar, start us off with any action and go.
I'm juggling bowling pins. Top that.
I'm trying to shave real messy. Top that.
I'm eating spaghetti. Top that.
I've got a bunch of clouds in the sky from falling. Top that.
I'm making lateral tornadoes. Top that.
I've got little bitty marbles all over the place. Top that.
I've got so much cash from that stimulus money. Top that.
In reality, Caesar, it was only just enough. I'm sorry, you would be out of there. All right, we're giving 5 big points over to the blue team. Going to Dallas.
Congratulations, Dallas. With those 5 points, you take the lead of 5 to San Antonio's not 5.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jared. All right, so we're heading from our opening round. Now, what we just saw is we saw both teams playing a game together, and they got some points. We're going to move us into the choice round. Now, what that means, loyal fans, is one team is going to play a game with just their team, and then the other team is going to play a game with just their team. At the end of that round, using our poll function, you're going to vote for which team you thought did a better job, and we will award points accordingly, so pay attention. So for this, I need let's see, Dallas won that last round, so I need the winning team, captain on the field. Come on up here, captain from Dallas. Let's go. Jenny.
To the screen.
All right, Jenny, so your team has already taken an early lead. What are 1 or 2 words you could use to describe what an early lead feels like?
Super great.
Okay, qualifiers. All right. So as you're moving into the choice round, what would you like to play with your team?
We're going to try a little forward reverse.
Okay. The game of forward reverse, go prepare your team. From the chat box, Jared, can you please get me any suggestion you would like? You can ask for anything.
Let's get an activity that you want that's on your bucket list, audience.
Ooh, something you absolutely want to do.
We've got swimming with turtles from Abby.
Thank you, Abby. Your suggestion is going to be swimming with turtles. Dallas, what's going to happen is we're going to see a scene, but at any point I can make them go forward or reverse. So they'll go backwards and forwards. Anyway, I see fit. They've got no more than 3 minutes or until someone passes out. So the suggestion is going to be, what did we say, swimming with turtles?
You did.
You did. All right, Dallas, are you ready?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Oh, hey.
First.
Oh, hey.
Forward.
Oh, hey.
Thomas. Well, it's been forever, dude.
Reverse.
It's been forever, dude. Oh, Thomas.
Forward.
Thomas. It's been forever, dude.
I haven't seen you, Karen, in years.
Reverse.
I haven't seen you, Karen, in years.
Forward.
Thomas. It's been forever, dude.
I haven't seen you, Karen, in years.
Your shell looks like it's recovered nicely since Tanner got a hold of it.
That Tanner is such a burger. I can't. You just had to.
Your shell looks nice. It looks like it's gotten better since Tanner's gotten a hold of it.
Forward.
Your shell looks like it's recovered since Tanner got a hold of it.
Oh, that Tanner is such a burger. Oh, thanks, Karen.
I feel like brothers gotta play nice.
Reverse.
Brothers, I feel like they gotta play nice.
Forward.
I feel like brothers, they gotta play nice.
Hey, guys, look what I learned to do.
Reverse.
Hey, guys, look what I learned to do.
I feel like
Forward.
brothers gotta
Hey,
play nice.
guys, look what I learned to do. Hey, your shell healed up.
Yeah,
Oh, Tanner!
listen, I know you thought that taking a chunk out of his back would slow him down.
Reverse.
I know you thought that taking a chunk out of his back would slow him down.
Oh, Tanner!
Hey, you healed up pretty nicely. Look what I can do.
And that's time. Give it up for the Dallas team. I wish I had a rolling chair.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All right. Thank you so much, Dallas. Loyal fans, please lock that game away in your brain. That was a game of forward reverse with Dallas. Now we need to see from the San Antonio team. So let's get the red team. Captain on the field. Come on up here, Captain. Lisa. Lisa, San Antonio. What is San Antonio known for?
Well, we are known for the Alamo.
What else besides that?
I remember that.
Tacos.
Well, the next game we're gonna play, hopefully we're known for because we created it. It's
Oh,
called
okay.
Letters.
It's called Letters. All right, fantastic. Go prepare your team for the game of Letters. So what's going to happen, loyal fans, for this specific game, I definitely know that a lot more I got a card in the mail today. A lot more correspondence has been happening in different formats these days since we're all a little bit more separated. So we're actually going to see what a couple of letters are like taking place, the ones that we were not sent, but ones that were just overheard from other folks. So as we hear what those letters are like, as they're being written to and from other people, what we're going to need from you to do in the chat box is, as the game is going, you're going to type in anything you can think of that is a noun. So nouns are people, places, or things. So like Scrabble or Las Vegas or the Taj Mahal, anything you can think of. And as they go into the chat box, every once in a while, they will choose to use it in their letter writing. And that is how the game is played. That's all I have for you. San Antonio, are you ready?
We're ready.
All right, so am I. Both, San Antonio, go.
Dear ExxonMobil, my name is Peter, and I have a complaint to file because of the
Potato head.
potato head Steve next to me is always interrupting while I pump my gas. Well, you see, every time I like to finish my pump on an even dollar because
Xbox controller.
Because of the Xbox controlling fingers that are now crippled. So, and if you add up a cent every time I pump gas, I have to round up again every single time because, you know, every time that
Scrambled egg.
scrambled egg Steve interrupts me, I lose another $1 and you haven't earned it, ExxonMobil. Wait till you hear about the
Flute.
the flute concerto that I'm going to write to
Glow-in-the-dark chocolate.
Sell glow-in-the-dark chocolate at every one of your stores. Disgruntledly, Steve.
Steve. Not the Steve next to the Steve. The Steve that is the Steve that is writing this. I am sorry for your, what's the word?
Wet hair.
For your wet hair. Because wet hair happens when you sweat because of frustration, Steve. That is not the Steve that is next to you because you are the primary Steve. I would like to apologize for the
Cement gutter.
cement gutters that we put in next to every pump, hoping that creating a barrier between all Steves would be the best thing. Apparently is not working so well. So we intend to fix this by installing
Ice sculpture.
ice sculptures, because everybody knows that Steves that are not these Steves, only the Steve next to the Steve, hates ice sculptures. Let us know how these ice sculptures affect you and the Steve that you hate, Steve. Sincerely, Big Exxon Oil Mobile.
To whom it may concern, I would like you to know that the ice sculpture of the
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse that you have put at the corner of the Exxon in the shell is really distressing. I, Steve R. Potato Head, do not appreciate it, okay? I just want to pump my gas, go back home, get my 5th car, and
Poison potatoes.
poison all of the potatoes who have wronged me, starting with Steve. He knows what he did. Last year at our high school reunion, he brought a
Knife.
knife. He brought a knife and he didn't share it when we cut cake together. He cut cake with me and did not share. You understand my position, hopefully. My handwriting is awful, but so are you. Most unsincerely, Steve Potato Head.
All right, let's give it up for San Antonio.
The game of letters.
Thank you. Also, rainbow sprinkles. Thank you, Shane. All right, now it's time to go to you all, tonight's loyal fans. And you're going to tell us in the poll, we're going to throw up there. You're going to tell us which team you thought did a better job, who made you laugh more, Dallas in blue, San Antonio in red. Go ahead and vote right now. Do not hold back. Vote. All right. What do you see coming in, Jared?
They're coming in. We got about 60% of the audience that is putting their votes. We'll close it in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. All right, how do we fare?
It looks like San Antonio has taken that round, Courtney, with 59% of the vote.
All right, so this means we're giving, can you refresh me on the score, Jared? Is it 16?
So basically Dallas is going to get 41 points for that game, but San Antonio is going to get 59 points.
Very nice.
Which I believe brings the total score to Dallas 46, San Antonio 59.
Very nice. Thank you so much. That is how voting works. I'm a seal. Okay, we're done. All right, we're going to move this now into the head-to-head round, and this is I get to choose this round because I'm the referee. I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of categories. So can I get both teams up here on the field, please? We've got Dallas and San Antonio. And from this, what's going to happen is we're going to create a category on the spot. So from in the chat box, could you please type in another noun, any noun you want. And Jared, you can grab me anything you want.
The first one that came in is toast.
Toast, all right, toast. So a category toast could fit into, or it could be breakfast food. So we're gonna name off stuff that you could find as a breakfast food, and as I point to them, they're gonna yell out something that's in that category. Now this is elimination, so if they don't have anything, if they repeat something, if they just falter, if they make no sense, that's the Tarzan foul. We'll get them out of there, and the person left standing is who's gonna win some points for their team. So the first category is breakfast foods. Both teams, are you ready?
Ready.
Jenny.
Eggs.
Decker.
Cinnamon raisin bagel.
Bailey.
Bacon.
Sheila.
Avocado toast.
Caesar.
Breakfast sausage.
Lisa.
Toad in a hole.
Jenny.
Oatmeal.
Caesar.
Hash browns.
Which is also a,
Potato.
all right, different types of potatoes. That's our new category, different types of potatoes. Bailey.
French fries.
Decker.
Waffle fries.
Sheila.
Latkes.
Lisa.
Fingerlings.
Jenny.
Baked.
Caesar.
Steven our potato head.
Bailey.
Tater tots.
Decker.
Sweet potato fries.
Sheila.
Cinnamon fries.
I'm sorry, what? You didn't even believe in those. I mean, they sound bleh. All right, so Sheila would be out of there. All right, so can we get another category or another word from the chat box, please?
Well, we got a lot of breakfast foods in the chat right now. Audience, why don't you give me a sport that should be in the Olympics? Or Olympics, that's probably a better category.
All right. What
Olympics.
do we have? Oh, I saw marching band from Shane. How about we do marching band instruments? So instruments are things you could find in a marching band. All right, and Caesar.
The tuba.
Bailey.
The baton dude in the front.
Decker.
Sousaphone.
Jenny.
Trumpet.
Lisa.
Trombone.
Bailey.
Drums.
Caesar.
French horn.
Decker.
Bass drum.
Jenny.
The hat with the tall feather.
Lisa.
Flute.
Which is also a
Party instrument.
party instruments. Bailey.
The kazoo.
Caesar.
Jackbox games.
Decker.
Sweet electric guitar.
Which is also a,
Stringed instrument.
all right, new category, stringed instruments. Jenny.
Viola.
Bailey.
The washboard dum dum dum.
Lisa.
String instrument?
Violin.
Caesar.
The harp.
Jenny.
Cello.
Bailey.
The lute.
Which is also a
Medieval object.
medieval objects. Lisa.
A mace.
Caesar.
The stars and hammer.
Bailey.
Fairs.
Lisa.
Knights helmets.
Bailey.
The plague.
Decker.
Pike.
Bailey.
Lance.
Caesar.
Balding friars.
Lisa.
A huge sword.
Jenny.
A baton with spikies.
I'm sorry, that was already said. Jenny, you would be out of there. All right.
It works in marching bands and works in medieval times. Sorry, Jenny.
I've got 3-1, San Antonio. All right, so can I please have anything you want, Jared? What do you got?
Types of shapes I know is a category.
Types of shapes, you know. Types of shapes, you know. Decker.
Dodecahedron.
Lisa.
A rhombus.
Caesar.
Triangle.
Bailey.
The triskaidekahedron.
Which is also a
Soccer ball.
soccer balls. Types of soccer balls. Lisa.
Wilson.
I'm sorry, Wilson was a volleyball. No, you
Volleyball. No.
there. Wilson.
Sorry, Lisa.
All right, what did you got, Jared?
We're going to go with the category of big dinosaurs.
Ooh, dinosaurs. Types of dinosaurs. Types of dinosaurs. Bailey.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, Decker.
Diplodocus.
Caesar.
Fossilized.
Decker.
Velociraptor.
Bailey.
My grandfather.
Which is also a
Family member.
family members. And Caesar.
Grandmother.
Decker.
Wife.
Bailey.
Stepwife.
Nope, pretty sure not. Not at all, Bailey. Sorry. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, what's our final category to kick us off?
The final category comes from Joe. It's cutlery.
Joe, you're so smart. Types of cutlery. And Caesar.
Fillet knife.
Decker.
Paring knife.
Caesar.
Stabbing knife.
Decker.
Chef knife.
Which is also a
Instrument you find in the kitchen.
instruments you find in the kitchen. Caesar.
Thermometer.
Decker.
Ladle.
Caesar.
Beakers.
Sorry, that's a laboratory. You have it mistaken. You would be out of there. All right, we're
The
giving
space
10
cook was
big
so
points
good.
over to the Dallas team. 10 big points over to Dallas. San Antonio's not happy, but it's okay. It's still nice job. Let's go to our official scorekeeper for that score.
All right, Don, bring up the scoreboard when you get a chance and it's all updated to show everybody what is our score. Wow.
Oh.
Dallas Laufricks with a score of 56, but the San Antonio Isolation Nation has a score of 59. That's also a good year.
That's a pretty good year. Yeah.
Time travel was invented back then.
Or was it invented now?
Good point. Way to go, Courtney. Thank you, Don, for sharing the score. That score was brought to you by Cinnamon Waffles, the new breakfast treat that is not invented or cinnamon. Doesn't matter. Moving on to you, Courtney.
Thank you so much, Jared. You guys, sometimes we share random facts about Jared. Time for one of those facts. Jared's favorite yogurt is Chobani. Did I get that right, Jared?
You nailed it.
Okay.
If anybody knows me, they know I love yogurt.
Okay. I need to see both captains on the field. So can I please get the red team and the blue team captain right here on the field? Very
Captain,
nice.
getting Captain Lisa to the screen.
All right, take hands. Okay, so let's see. San Antonio, you are currently ahead, so I just wanted to have you up here, Jenny, for posterity, to witness the red team's choice. What do you want to play, San Antonio?
Well, we actually brought one of our players as a volunteer dater.
All the way out here? My goodness.
Yep, they last minute traveled. We're going to play the game of dating app.
Okay, thank you so much, Jenny. Go ahead, prepare your team. San Antonio, prepare your team. We can bring our extra San Antonio player out here for the game of dating app. That will be called that because we can't call it anything else for copyright reasons. In the chat box, go ahead and type below if you've heard of different dating services or you yourself have been on those different dating services. Go ahead and type down maybe ones that you've seen before or you've done. I definitely have tried out Bumble and Match.com. Oh, we got plenty of Fisher out there. Wow, the bold and the brave. Okay, single farmers. Okay, so for this game, Jaylene, you are going to be our eligible bachelor or bachelorette tonight, and we're so glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm super excited to be here. I like dating.
Okay. Don't we all? Okay. So for this game, we do want to find out a little bit more about you. So Jaylene, if you could give us maybe what are one or two things that you just love to do when you've got some spare time in your hands?
I love to read and I love to lay out in the sun. I know I'm not supposed to. I do use sunscreen, but I like to be in the sun. There, I said it.
Yeah,
I like to be in the sun.
Chocolate chip, you got it. What are some of the things that you're reading right now? What are some things that are top of mind?
I just read the life-changing book called Self-Compassion by Kristen Neff, and I recommend it to everybody.
Fantastic. Okay, so you like to read. Let's see, if it is a perfect Sunday and you've got a whole day, where are you going to go? If I gave you a one-way ticket just to go hang out somewhere, where would you go?
I would go to the pool at the Hyatt Regency on the island of Kauai. That
sounds amazing. Do you have a lot of memories from there?
I do, actually, yeah. Would like to make more.
And you will.
Sometime.
So, Dylan, we were going to, last thing I want to know is, are there any shows that you're getting into right now? Like I started some stuff on Hulu this week. What are you looking for?
You know, I just discovered this show called Breaking Bad. It's not very family friendly as it does deal with some adult content.
Oh,
but
all right, Jaylene. So, it's okay. I just found Ally McBeal. Okay, we're gonna, Jaylene, you're gonna be watching a bunch of different eligible.
I just discovered MASH.
You're gonna be meeting all these different eligible bachelors and bachelorettes, and as you'd like, if you want to go on a date with them, you're gonna say swipe right, all right? And if you don't want to see them ever again, you say swipe left and they'll go away, and you'll never see them again. Unlike in real dating. Okay. So, red team, San Antonio, are you ready for your game?
We're ready.
All right, let's go.
Hello, my name is Dr. Professor Sneck. I have a PhD in fun, and I love to cook. So
Swipe right.
Swipe right. All right. They're going to go on a date.
I have a PhD too.
Hi, a woman of learning. Now, I don't know who says they don't use beakers while cooking, but I've made for you a love potion, my dearest. And I'll cheers to you.
Oh.
Swipe left. Get out of
Swipe
there. We're being creepy again. All right, get out. All right, somebody else. Let's get somebody else up there. And go.
Hi, my name's Coach Pam. I am an athletics director for a high school in San Antonio, Texas. I don't smoke, I just naturally sound like this.
Swipe right.
All right, go on a date.
I like your beautiful blonde locks that you have going on. I'm into it.
Wonderful. So what is...
Stuff, pretty little lady.
Thank you. What would be your perfect date?
My perfect date would be you coming to watch me yell at children.
Ooh, swipe left.
Next person.
Hello, my name is Charles. If you would ask me, I would describe myself as a modern day Mr. Darcy. I enjoy long walks across fields at sunrise and not much else about my partners.
Swipe right. I love romantics.
Hey, what's up? It's nice to meet you most ardently. And it is bewitching to meet you.
Thank you. I feel the same.
Now, I need to understand what is the worth of your family?
Swipe left.
Swipe left.
Hello, my name is Dr. Ken. I am here. I like being very safe. I love washing my hands and avoiding people. Would you
Swipe
like
left.
Left.
Is this on? Oh, I'm doing it. Okay. Hi, my name is Sheila. It's a little late in life for love, but if you're just looking for companionship, here I am.
Swipe left.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello, it is I, the towel at the Hyatt Regency pool at Kauai.
Swipe right. Swipe right.
We've been through a lot together. We've been through a lot.
Give it up for the team. Oh man, that towel traveled so far to wow, Caesar. That towel traveled so far. All right, that was the San Antonio and their game of dating app. Coming soon to an app near you. So we need to see from the other captains. So let's get both captains on the field. Come on up here, captains. All right, Jenny, I'm so glad you're back. And Lisa. All right, so you just saw San Antonio play game. What do you want to play with your team?
We're going to go for a Masterpiece Puppet Theater.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. San Antonio, go sit down. Jenny, for the game of Masterpiece Puppet Theater, should we take 10 seconds to have players run to their kitchen?
That would be great.
All right, 10 seconds to run to the kitchen. And while the blue team is getting stuff prepared for Masterpiece, San Antonio, can you pop back up here again, Lisa, and tell us maybe about some interesting and fun stuff that's coming up for your team?
Okay, so we are doing our digital matches on Thursday nights. And for the next few Thursdays, we have really awesome stuff lined up to keep it fresh, keep it interesting. Next Thursday, we have a mystery player. Now, this is like a player from one of the ComedySportz that's out of town, and she's amazing and wonderful, and we have some really fun games planned. So come check that out on Thursday at 7 p.m. The following week, we go against Austin, and then the week after that, we go against Houston. So any support that we get from our fans is much appreciated because, of course, we want to win.
Yeah, I'll be.
Okay.
Thank you, San Antonio. If you're also looking for more stuff not on Thursdays. So as you can see, ComedySportz, we're in so many different cities. We've got Boston, we've got Portland, Oregon, Seattle, we've got Chicago, Milwaukee. So on May 16th, if you want to mark your calendars, that is a Saturday, May 16th, we're going to be having ComedySportz matches broadcasted all throughout across the U.S. and in England. And we'll be having, instead of seeing city against city, we're going to see all-star matches, which means people from all over in different cities are going to be on meshed teams together. So in one match, you'll see players from all over. So you might see Seattle with St. Louis and Detroit, with Boston and New York and New Jersey. It's gonna be super fun. So May 16th, mark your calendar. A lot of Comedy Sports will be hosting them, so we hope we see you there. All right, that's all I have for announcements. Let's get the blue team up here. Can I please get a suggestion for from the chat box? Jared, find me something.
How about hummus?
Hummus, thank you. Okay, the suggestion for your scene, Dallas, is going to be hummus. Now, for the game of Masterpiece Theater, we actually had them grab something from their kitchen, and of course, their teammates don't know what they have, but they grab anything, and those will be the people in their Masterpiece Theater. That's all I have to say. Your suggestion to start you off is hummus. Both teams are blue team. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, go.
Suzanne, the guests will be here any minute. Where are the chips? Where the dip? Where?
Billy, I'm so worried about this dinner party. You know they judge us and how good of neighbors we are by the taste of our appetizers. Right then and there, they decide.
I just can't. I can't do this. I can't. Hold me. Oh.
It's gonna be all right. You and I together, we do good cooking.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Oh no.
Yes, come on in.
Yes. Enter our home.
Oh, hi. So, hello.
Oh, Mr. Weasley. And your white-haired Mr. and the Mrs. Weasley.
We are so honored to have you here.
So glad you invited us. And oh yes, I adore your garden outside. And son, you've been racking up the sales at work, looking really good.
Oh yes, that's right. I've definitely been putting in my hours as I've been working from home. I've been doing the job. Oh.
Well, I notice it.
I rarely see him. He just locks himself in there with that screen, working so hard, leaving me alone in the kitchen, crying over dishes every night.
Oh. Suzanne.
That's what I was telling you about. Oh, the women's can't seem to get away from his desk.
But welcome. We'll stop the shop talk.
Yes. Here. I have hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
You
Yum.
And that's time. All right, give it up for Dallas. Especially the comp. Very nice. All right, now it's time to give it to you all, tonight's loyal fans. What's up, Vaughn? We're going to vote with our poll, and you're going to tell us who you preferred more. Remember, points go to each team. So whenever you're ready, launch that poll.
And the poll has been launched.
All
Votes are
right.
coming in. Dallas in blue, San Antonio in red.
Red.
And we'll give you a few more seconds, loyal fans. Go and get your vote in right now. We know it's hard to pick, but you must vote now.
We're closing the voting in 5, 4, 3,
Three,
2, 1.
How'd we do?
Just like that, San Antonio red edged it out by 1 vote. Courtney.
Oh my goodness, 52 points over to San Antonio and 48 to Dallas. Very nice. Thank you so much, loyal fans. So while we're getting that scoreboard queued up to go into our find out what our score is added up to, we're going to move us into the final round. But before we do, we're going to go to Jared. Jared, do we have any announcements that we should share with the loyal fans tonight?
Just want to thank you guys for supporting some live virtual comedy. You guys have been the best audience we've had all night. If you don't want to have a comedy, stop. The Comedy Arena is putting on shows tomorrow night as well with our special Fibbers show. We're actually doing a show with our small business owners are going to be invited to participate. It's a comedy show where comedians have to guess who is telling the truth and who is not. We also have a special Mother's Day show coming up on Sunday afternoon where we're actually going to do shows with our moms. Think of it as the dating game, but not as creepy for that. So, in fact, you can actually see, the score is up, ladies and gentlemen. It is 104 to 111 Both are great radio stations in your respective markets.
Thank you, Jared. And thank you, Dawn. All right, fantastic. So San Antonio is still in the lead, but only by a smidge. Now what that means is we're going to move us into the final round. This is the final freeze last chance round. I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of Everything is Bigger in Texas. Can I get both teams up here behind me on the field? As we get everyone else queued up, what's going to happen is if we can get we're going to get suggestions from the chat box. Jared will grab those. And it goes a little something like this. The setup is Everything's Bigger in Texas. Actually, Lisa, if you want to tell this one, if the suggestion were cows, what would the setup be?
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the cows, and believe you me, they milk it.
There we go. All right, so they're going to be telling their puns or punchlines right on the spot. You provide the category, and we'll provide the punchline. Now, for this, we're going to suspend the groan or foul. We want you to laugh or make a noise from here and above. And if you do laugh, that team will score a point. If there's a bell, we'll ring a bell. The team will score a point and win it for their team. And if you don't laugh and if you don't groan or you don't like it, you'll never see it again because it's improv. So can I please get a suggestion from the chat box? Jared?
Courtney, real quickly, how much are these jokes worth?
Let's give them 2 points each.
2 points each. The first suggestion is skeletons.
All right, players, are you ready?
Hey!
All right. Sheila.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the skeletons. They're pretty funny too. In fact, they're pretty humorous.
Caesar.
Everything's bigger in Texas, especially the skeletons, but boy, do they have a bone to pick with you.
Bailey.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the skeletons. They're as tall as spine trees.
Jenny.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the skeletons. I wouldn't fibula about that.
Decker.
Everything's bigger in Texas, especially the skeletons. They'll give you a good ribbing.
Lisa.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the skeletons. I mean, they'll really tickle your ribs.
You get a creepy stare at the end. All right, so Jared, find us something else in the chat box. What else did you find?
We got crayons.
Crayons. All right, everything's bigger in Texas, even the crayons. All right, team, and Bailey.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the crayons, and that's the draw truth.
Decker.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the crayons, and they will just wax on and on and on about it.
Caesar.
Everything's bigger in Texas, especially the crayons. They never stay inside the lines.
Sheila.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the crayons. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you. I mean, is the sky blue?
All right, but what else did you find in the chat box, Jared?
From Shane, we have beehives.
Beehives. All right, beehives. You're Bailey.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the beehives, and it's all the buzz these days.
Oh, Lisa.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the beehives. I mean, honey, let me tell you about it.
Decker.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the beehives. They just buzz.
Oh, there he goes, off screen. Caesar.
Everything's bigger in Texas, especially the beehives. Heck, Queen Bay is from Houston.
Caesar, or Sheila.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the beehives. I mean, I could drone on and on about it.
You see what you did there. All right, Bailey.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the beehives, but I could go wax poetic about it.
All right, Jared, what else did you find?
We've got traffic jams from Abby.
Traffic jams. My goodness, you should come to Boston. Okay, traffic jams. Lisa Little, go.
Everything's bigger in Texas, especially the traffic jams. I mean, I could go on and on about it, but I'd just be exhausted.
Hey, Caesar.
Everything's bigger in Texas, especially the traffic jams. Heck, it takes 2 hours to get from Houston to Houston.
Jenny.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the traffic jams. Let me start and go to tell you about it. No, I'm going to stop. No, I'll go ahead and, no, I'm going to stop and not tell you.
Sheila.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the traffic jams. I mean, they could totally break you.
Bailey.
Oh, everything's bigger in Texas, even the traffic jams. We could never catch a break.
All right, Jared, what else you got?
We got the suggestion of moose.
Moose.
Allison.
Thank you, Allison. All right, moose. Decker.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the moose, and that's no Bullwinkle.
Next time. All right, let's give it up for all the players. All right, Dan's keeping score. Let's all go ahead and thank both of our teams tonight. Give a nice round of applause in the chat box to Dallas and San Antonio. And we definitely want to thank a lot of folks tonight. Let's go ahead and thank our scoreboard. Yay!
Give it up for Don Carter, you guys.
And give it up for Jared. Jared did a great job too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So remember, if you had a great time, tell your friends, families, neighbors, coworkers. Go see other ComedySportz. I know that Boston's definitely participating in the May 16th All-Star match. We're also doing Boston versus Chicago. San Antonio's got special stuff on Thursday. And then, of course, Dallas has some really great things they're doing to work with their community and really get everyone together. So check out all that fun stuff. Again, we're ComedySportz. We've been around for over 36 years, and we're not going anywhere. So we will see you soon. How are we doing on that score? Yeah.
Pulling it up. Also, a quick thanks to Jolene for helping out San Antonio. Jolene, you were fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Get up, Jolene.
Congratulations, San Antonio, with a final score of 135 to 126 to the Dallas Laufricks. You guys have won this I-35 tournament match.
Good job, San Antonio. All right, Loa fans, we will see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching ComedySportz virtual match. We'll see you again next time on the time when it's time to see you. Again, I want to give it up for your players this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going for your Dallas Laufricks, Sheila Rosenberg. From San Antonio, Bailey Solo. From Dallas, Matt Decker. From San Antonio, Cesar Romero. Your captain of the blue team from Dallas, Jenny Eberhard. Your winning captain this evening, ladies and gentlemen, from San Antonio, Lisa Little. And again, all the way from Boston, your referee, ladies and gentlemen, Courtney Pong. My name is Jared. You guys have been the audience and one of the best we've had all night. You enjoy the rest of your evening and have a wonderful night. We'll see you again, and good night.